You're allowed one good trade for the week. Stay tuned, traders. We're going to talk about that next. G'day, traders. Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Today we're going to be talking about Sunday night. We're heading into the new week. We've had a massive couple weeks in the markets. We're talking about you're allowed to take one good trade this week, and you've reviewed your playbook. You've gone over your best trade setups, your one or two ideal perfect trades. And so this week, before you take every trade, I want you to ask yourself one question. Is this, if I could only take one trade this week and it had to be my perfect trade setup, does this trade setup fit that criteria? Often when I review some of my trades and I go back, and this is the bonus of taking notes and journaling, and if you haven't done so, go to my homepage, get my 7-step daily routine for high performance traders, journaling, goal setting, accelerated learning, creating a vision, working on the steps that are going to make you better day after day after day. That's part of it. And so when you go through your playbook and you build your best trade setups, I would go back and review some of my trades, and you go back in hindsight and you're like, wow, what was I thinking when I took that trade? And that's the benefit every day of just reviewing your best trade setups and reminding yourself that there's going to be plenty of trades. But if you wait for the best trade setups, the ideal trade setups, you realize that there's plenty of trades, but also when you take those trades, those are the trades that you've studied that give you, in your testing and everything else, the highest possibility of having a profitable outcome, hopefully with a predefined risk and an asymmetrical risk reward in terms of what you're risking to what the reward is. And so each time, every weekend, especially on the weekends, I go through, I just review my best trade setups. I'm down to 2-3 really simple setups. The important part of that is that when you do that, I think you review and you realize that there are so many trades every week. If you really simplify things to make it easier for you to duplicate, easier for you to reproduce your behavior, your preparation, your trade management, your stop loss, your capital management, your exit strategy, profit targets, however that may be. But the simpler you can make that, the easier you can reproduce that over and over and over again, especially across the board. There's multiple instruments, there's currencies, there's indexes, whatever it is that you're testing and trading on. It's really important to just focus on your highest probability / possibility trading setups. And when you do that, and when you keep stepping back and slowing the pace down, you have to remember who you're competing against. You're competing against the best in the world, and the odds are stacked against you. The currency markets are basically run by the banks, and they're there to take money from the retail traders. So when you start to really understand that, you study it more and more in depth, you realize that the shorter the time frame you go down to, you're trading against high frequency trading systems, algorithmic computerized systems. When you take a step back and you really start to look at how you can position yourself into the highest possibility trade setups, especially over the longer time frames. You may time those entries on a shorter time frame, but positioning yourself on the longer time frames, and looking for those ideal best playbook trade setups, you realize that that's where you can make some serious money. But also there's a lot bigger geometric patterns that you can trade, in terms of measured movements and range expansions, to put the odds in your favor in terms of profitability, and also, again, predefining your risk. So, if you can only take one trade this week, make sure that trade that you take is from your playbook. If it's not, just wait, because there'll be one that fits that this week. There always is. There's always 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 that fit your best trade setups from your playbook. So keep it simple, be patient, be disciplined, wait for the best trade setups. Don't be gung-ho to get in there as soon as the market's open. Remember who you're competing against. They are there to take your money. They know all the little tricks and nuances that we as retail traders try to use to trade the markets profitably. And when you start to really understand your opponent, then you realize you need to step back and be patient and wait and wait and wait for them to be prepared to move the market against you. They always have to trap somebody. You're either the hunted or the hunter. So hopefully you got some value from today's video, traders. Head into the new week, focus on your best trade setups, keep it simple, be patient. If it's not there, wait, because it's going to come. And I can guarantee you by the end of the week, there'll be plenty of trades that I'll miss, but I'm only looking for 2 or 3 that fit my criteria, and I'm okay to miss the rest of them. It doesn't matter as long as I get the ones that I'm focusing on. Keep it simple. There's plenty of trades. There's going to be plenty of trades to come. Just keep getting better, and may the markets go with you. Have a great trading week. Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.